When you have to write content for your website, maybe you're working on a new website, maybe you have a new offer and you're putting together a sales page, maybe you just don't like anything on your current site, so you're just redoing the whole thing. Whatever the case, how do you start? Where do you start with the writing piece? Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm a copywriter and designer working with service-based professionals to help them look and sound like the experts they are. And I know that this writing piece can feel a little daunting, especially when you might be staring at a blank page or screen. So I have a framework for you of three things, really three questions that will help you think about and gather up that information that you need to form a good foundation for your messaging for that text that needs to go on your website. Now I have some slides to share, so let me switch over to screen, to my slides. Okay, so the first thing we want to think about is the vision. So this is the vision of that your ideal customer or client holds for themselves. It's where they're trying to go. I'm sure you've got a vision for your ideal customer or client, but it may be broader than what they can see for themselves. And for this, I really want you to focus in on how do they seeing it? How do they, perceive the world around them and where they're trying to get to. The next piece of this are the things that are holding them back from achieving this vision. So this would be the villains, right? The things that are preventing them from getting to that place. Things in their environment, maybe things that they're doing that they're not even aware of. And I want you to write those down and get really specific with what those are. The third piece is the value. Now, I talk a lot about value because it is such a critical cornerstone piece of all of your messaging, and it really is about the benefits and the outcomes that you get for your clients. So here the question is, what does having your help, what does using your product or program or service, what does that mean for them? What do they get out of that from their perspective, right? So again, to recap these three things, the vision is where they're trying to go, where your ideal customer sees it. What are they up against? That's the villains. And the value. So what does it mean to have you helping them achieve this vision and vanquish those villains? Okay? So this should provide a good foundation for you for the words and all of that messaging that needs to get on your website. I'm going to pop a couple of other resources in the post here around benefits and outcomes and features, because those are some of the things that I find people get a little stuck on. So I've got some resources to help with that. As always, I appreciate questions, comments, and I definitely appreciate you taking the time to watch. I'll catch you next time.